Shabbat Shalom, beloved. So, a few things that I'm dealing with. One thing, the phone's stuck on reboot mode. And the computer, the battery's gone. And now the camera won't work. So whatever. And it's Red Sea moments too, so it's great on every side. Alright, so that aside, we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. You know, we pushed through anyway, right? Alright, so let's get into it. I just say, hey, whatever Oba's doing, he's doing, and if he wants to, he'll do it, right? So it's a reason for everything, and whatever he's doing, he's doing. So, Father, through your precious shed blood on the cross, we come running to your throne. Running to your throne of grace. Mighty God, the sun long set yesterday and it rose back up again. Angels flocked to the throne. The elders on their knees with their crowns in their hands, Father. The four living creatures bowing down before you. Truly, there is none like you. There'll never be any like you. For you are God all by yourself. You are who you say you are. You're the first and the last, the beginning and the end. So he ascended from first heaven straight through the second heavens to the third heavens, standing at the gates of heaven, not wavering, not hesitating, just running in. Even the grass from another realm is beautiful than this fallen world. We're so grateful to be here still. But the grass responding to us there. The flowers in constant bloom. Different colors, different realms. Different shades all at once. It's like seeing a thing for the first time, but you saw it a million times before. The flower, a blade of grass, everything looks so different. The tree's swaying, but there's no breeze blowing. Look like if they're dancing. The vineyards overflowing with fresh wine. Nobody's in them. The fields burnt out in different seasons. The houses with the rocks, jewels, gems. Beautiful. Some finished, some almost finished, some aren't. The river flowing through the golden city. The glory of the Lord resting upon it. Standing on the sidewalk, the golden sidewalk. Just kind of waiting today. I'm looking at the golden glistenings of the water. A great place for a mosquito to go in my nose. And if you look at the beautiful reflection of the glory in the water, you'd see that it was alive. The very reflection of the thing. I don't even know how to explain that. Different hues of gold, and just keep getting brighter and brighter and brighter. I see angels dipping in the river. Their wings. Right upon the golden platform under the fountain that flows from the throne. In my hand, a red flower and a yellow. Soaking under the fountain that flows from the throne, and the rest of them running them through them very quickly. Going down those 3 steps, standing up at the beginning of the 50 platforms, 10, 20, 30, 40, 49th step. I wait. Step up on the 50th platform. I belly flopped in the oil, face in the oil, everything in the oil landed at the feet of Oba Jesus right there. He gently picks me up. He takes the flower from my hands, stretches his hands out, becomes like a bush all around the throne. Life is in the blood. I see his piercings in his hands and his feet. And these words are on repeat. Life is in the blood. It was as if in that moment I'm looking at his hands, the piercing in his hands, and there seemed to be flowing out of it light and water. He seems to be saying, drink, the water's free. Even out of the piercings of his feet, the same thing happening. And it's then I look around and I see that there's Like how it's flowing out, it's on the worship floor. The light is on the worship floor. The light that's coming out of him. It's like water. And everything on the worship floor is just basking in that glory. Soaking it up. He looks at me and he plays with my cheeks. And he says, I know the desires of your heart. He looks into my eyes. And I could feel right there and then like a fire just ignited within. I see flames in my eyes. Don't know how to explain that. And it was as if I took a dive into the depth of a pool or something. But it's in his spirit. And I see that. And as I dove in, I felt like if I was crossing realms. Just like how you feel when you dive in the ocean and it's really deep, or in a pool. You know when you've left from the air into the water. I feel like if I just went into another realm. And all I could feel around me is peace. All I could feel around me is life. It was like if you're swimming, but you're not swimming. You're in his spirit. And if you tried to understand, you wouldn't understand, so you just bask in it. Bask in him. There's a beautiful symphony between our spirit. Somewhere it seems like if I'm swimming, but I'm not swimming. And I can hear the sound of a violin just echoing in the realms. And it's beautiful. Wherever I'm in, with the beautiful glory just all around. I could feel every atom of my being, every single part of me, just responding to the glory. It's likened unto a baby kicking in the womb, or becoming sensitive to something, or I don't know what to say. But that's what he tells me it's like. And it's like the glory of his presence, the sensation of his presence, just his power, his majesty. It just kind of engulfs me. Every grain of hair on my head is like responding to him. It's as if everything had a life of its own. I can hear the sweet sound of angels singing hallelujah. with you my joy is filled. And with you I have all that I need of. And with you I know what love is. You are my first love. My fingers feel like they're brand new. I don't even understand how to say that. My toes, they're curling. My fingers, they feel like if they're brand new. My hands, my arms, my neck, everything feels brand new. I feel like if I was a baby in the womb swimming. And yet what's around me is oil. Just oil. And I'm even giggling in it. So then Abba kind of, I don't know if I do it or, well, you see him, that's doing with the glory, like he spins me out of wherever I am. Like a twirl around. Like you just take a spin around. And he takes me out, and I'm there. I'm at the throne. And I feel light as a feather. I can hear the hallelujahs, and I can hear the harp playing, or harps, and I'm dancing before him for it. There's fire on my clothes as I'm dancing before him. And there are like these strips of something that I'm dancing with that catches fire from my clothes. I'm dancing before him. I fall at his feet, trembling. Out of the piercings of his feet, like a fountain, flows light and water. And at first I lay my head on it, like my face very gently on it, and I kiss his piercings. And then I look into the piercings, and I can see people all around the world. I can see people who thirst. And it's as if that light and that water was going to them in that very moment. All over the place. I could see widows crying. I could see orphans crying for a mother or a dad. I can see soldiers fighting. I can see politicians worried. I see people in their everyday lives carrying the burden of the world on their shoulders. I see a mother very worried about the schooling up for a kid. It's not just that she's providing for a kid, but that what they're teaching in the schools. She's flustered. I could see parents with an ailing child. There's so many things, all sorts. I can see people at the bars, they're drinking. I can see the club goers. And the light and the water is going to every single one. Every single one. I can also see where the light and the water of Abba Jesus, like, it goes to them, and especially that guy at the bar. And it's either they receive him or they don't. And like in that case, I saw the light just kind of rejected. And I saw him rather the drink. And I saw the light and the water just kind of retreat, or just kind of flow away. But then I see where the water goes, the light and the water is, like, even as it flows away, it kind of forms a canopy around the guy at the bar. And Abba says, I wait here. I wait here to see if they would choose me. I wait here. Because they're precious to me. I see a Christian guy sent to the guy at the bar. Oh, Jesus showing me, and he sits by the guy at the bar, and he starts to talk to him. The guy at first was very agitated, but then I can see, as the guy speaking to the guy at the bar, he begins to encourage him. He begins to encourage him. And I can see the light and the water coming closer and closer. I could see the guy that was drinking start crying. He says, you don't understand. She took my children. Tell you all sorts. Just looking through the piercings of his feet. He opens up a screen before me and he shows me some starving kids in like Somalia kind of thing. And he says, people think that I don't see. They think that I just sit by. He says, but each one is an angel testing the hearts of men. He said, with me they lack nothing. And they are willing to do this. I weigh the hearts of men. I weigh the hearts of men. So I saw in a moment there was a